Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave. Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. But what's more important? Today is your day. Welcome back to another video. If you had the chance to view the prior video that was entitled Spiritual Vampires, then you kind of probably been waiting for this video. But if you did not get a chance, you may want to take a peep at that prior video first, because this is actually part 2 of that video. So today's video is going to be a working. I'm going to show you a simple but powerful working, and the title of it is Spiritual Vampires, SS Denied. Y'all like that? Because I love it. SS Denied. You don't have no permission to do what you've been doing, and you're going to stop it. All right? So we're going to put our foot down today. Just to recap a little bit, to make it short, I was talking a little bit about spiritual vampires, and what a spiritual vampire, in my definition, would be someone that will come close to you, somebody that may pretend that they're your friend, your best friend, your homegirl, your homeboy, your sister, your brother, your son, your daughter. And all along, the motives is wrong, because they have the spirit of this vampire energy that want to cling to you so that they can actually suck the spiritual life out of your body so that they could live, or they could grow, or they could advance themselves in their spiritual journey. Well, that's not cool, and that's not right. So many of us have dealt with that before, and some of us may be dealing with that right now. But it's time to stop that, because it's a hurtful thing, it's a harmful thing, and we just can't allow it to happen. I want you, if you are a victim of a vampire, spiritual vampire, that I want you to say from this day forward, SS is denied. So in the other video, it'll give you some little signs to look out for, some things that you may want to keep your spiritual antennas up. So if you see it, it could be a warning, some warning signs. But for today, I'm going to show you a simple working that you can do, because as I stated in the last video, not only do we have some hurtful, harmful feelings that we're going to be dealing with, but we also have memories. So what do I mean by that? I mean memories of the good times that you had together, maybe with this spiritual vampire, because they're deceptive, very, very deceptive. You understand? So you may have went to the movies. You could have dated this person. You could have been hanging out with this person. You could have been eating together. You could have been taking walks or strolls together. All of this could have possibly happened. And all the while, the motives of that spiritual vampire was all lurking to see how they can suck the energy out of you so that they can use it for their behalf. So get you some paper and a pen, and I'm going to be telling you a few things that I need you to get. All right? This is not a difficult working to do. I believe all of you can do this, and it's not costly at all. All right? So the first thing I want you to get is a bowl. Now this is just a plastic bowl, and that's fine. I want you to get a clear bowl so that you can actually see through it. All right? So we want to see our working. We want to see. All right? So it can be plastic or glass. You're going to need some paper. So I used parchment paper, but you can use a brown paper bag if that is all you have. And I'll show you again what you're going to do with that. Now, you're going to also need some salt. Don't use pink Himalayan salt for this. Please don't use Epsom salt for this. This is kosher salt. You can use pickle salt. You can use rock salt. You can use table salt. Any of those salts would do good. I don't want black salt. I don't want green salt. I just want you to get plain, regular salt. All right? Now, you're going to need some type of white candle. Here I have two examples. So I have a jumbo white candle, and I have a skull candle. This is my first choice for you. It's a white skull candle. Now, if you can't find neither of those, you can use white household candles, and you're going to probably need about 3 or 4 of them, or tea lights. You may need a little pack of them. You can also use white knob candles, white male candles, or white female candles. That's it. That's it. No more. So if you don't have white and you have black, do not use black. I just want you to use white. All right? Also, you're going to need some garlic. What kills vampires? What is the most powerful thing? One of the most powerful things is garlic. So we're going to be using some garlic. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the spiritual benefits of garlic. And you're going to need a pair of scissors. So yes, Mama's going to do some scissor working today. And I'm going to show you how to do it. All right? Now, me being me who I am, and I'll explain this a little bit more, but I have about 9 pieces of ribbon, and I guess they're about 12 inches. But if you're going to use ribbon, now I'm going to show you how you can use ribbon. I only want you to choose these colors: black, white, purple, or blue. You can put all purple, all white, all black, or all blue. You can mix them up. Here I think this is about 9 pieces. All right? So it doesn't matter as long as it's an uneven number. And I'm going to tell you this is optional. You don't have to have that. And you're going to need a match. You're going to need a match or a lighter. A wooden match would be fine. And lastly, you're going to need something to inscribe, something to write on your candle. All right, so let's go. Let's tackle each one of these ingredients. Number 1, the bowl. The bowl is going to be the object that holds the salt and the other things. Okay, you're going to need the white candle. This white candle is going to represent you. Represent you. That's why I love white skulls. Some people are scared to work with skull candles. It's an image of a skull, but a white skull candle is one of the best candles that one can use for healing. Why did I choose the skull other than healing? Because remember in video 1, I talked about those memories. Video 2, I went over it again about those memories that we had. Sometimes it's hard to let go of the good memories because we start focusing on the memories more so than what this spiritual vampire really tried to do to us. All right? So this skull is not going to hurt anybody. It's not going to hurt the person or the vampire. But this is for healing for us. Because if you have been affected by one of these vampires, baby, your feelings may be hurt, your emotions might be everywhere, your mental status might be unbalanced. You may even be depressed because now you see the truth, because the truth has been exposed. So I want you to get, if you can, a white skull. If not, substitute for another white candle. But on this skull, I want you to inscribe your name and your birthday. Your name and your birthday. Now, I'm holding the candle like this, but I do not want you to inscribe it this way. I want you to inscribe it in the front of the front of the candle. Your name. You can put the birthday on the back, but put your name right here on the forehead. That's what I want you to do with the white candle. You can set that aside. Okay? Now, this is so easy. In the bowl, I want you to fill it halfway with your salt. Right? And just let it sit there for a minute. On that piece of paper that I told you you're going to need, it don't have to be real big. On the front, I want you to write access denied. Now, flip that paper over. If you know who the spiritual vampire is that you've been dealing with, you can definitely write that person's name on the back. If not, you can put to all spiritual vampires trying to attack me. You can put to whomsoever. Anything like that. All right? But do not put your name on the back of this paper. All right? So what you're going to do with this paper is you're going to now place it in the middle of this bowl. And I want the words access denied facing up. All right? Now you're going to take your garlic. I have the little, we call them mancho garlics. But you can use any kind of garlic cloves. And I want you to place them on each corner of your paper. Now, what is the spiritual significance of garlic? Garlic is very protective over black magic, dark energies, unwanted spirits, even breath-sucking energies, even energies like succubus. There is very good over any type of negative energy. It is so purifying and so cleansing and so protective. That's why I want you to place the garlic in this bowl, because now I want you to be protected from the spiritual vampires, the ones that's in your life now, the ones that's been in your life, because they have a way of trying to come back later. They have a way to try to come back later on, like you would never know that they was trying to suck all your energy. They was just there to help you and be with you and be your friend. So what I want you to do is protect yourself from that. Now, I want you to fill the rest of the bowl up with salt. Make sure all of that is covered. Now, and you need to go all the way to the top of the bowl. Go all the way up. Just leave a little space. Can you guess what we're going to do with the candles? We're going to be burning the candles right in this bowl. Right? Great. So, the scissors. So now we're cutting some things out of our lives. We're cutting some negative energies. We're cutting those vampire spirits, those spiritual leeches, those spiritual demons, those ones that would try to just take all of your wisdom, all of your knowledge, learn from you, your workings, or spy, because sometimes they're spies. They just around you to see how you do things so that they can do it. We're cutting that out of our lives, because guess what? We don't need that in our lives anymore. All right? So I want you to put the scissors right down, open them up, and stick them in your bowl of salt. Can you see that? All right? So we're almost finished. Now I want you to concentrate. When you do your workings, I want you to focus. If you want to play some music, you can. If you want to just burn you some incense, you can. You do not have to. But if it puts you better in the working mode, you know, sometimes with me, I work better with incense. I work better with candles. I work better, especially when I'm doing baths. I like music. All right? So if you want to do that, that's fine. Set the mood. All right? Now, you're going to take your candle. Your name is inscribed on the front. Your birthday. This is for healing. If you want to use any oil, you use garlic oil. Right from the grocery store. All right? Get you some garlic oil. You do not have to have any, but you can use garlic oil. What you're going to do is you're going to burn that candle right in this bowl like this. Let me turn it around so you see it. All right. Now, once, or maybe you want to do this. Maybe you want to use it like this, or the woman, or the man, or the knob. All right? So once this candle burn all the way down, you're going to have a layer of wax on top of this bowl. All right? So what I want you to do is to remove your scissors. All right? Now this is the hard part. This is the very difficult part, because you're going to have to dig for that paper. So don't burn yourself. But let's just say the wax have melted down. Now you may get some candles that don't even have wax. The household shouldn't have really no wax. But you're going to dig in this paper and in this salt, and you're going to find this paper. So what I want you to do is take your scissors and cut that paper in half. Do not let these scissors touch anything but the top of the bowl or the salt. All right? So, Mama, what am I going to do with this paper? Ashley, I'm glad you asked. You're going to take this paper and you're going to repeat 7 times, access denied, access denied, access denied, 7 times. Now, what I want you to do is I actually want you to burn that paper. Burn it. You can set it on fire with a match or a lighter. You can do like I did. I have some hot coals in here. I'm burning that part out of my life. I'm not going back to it. You're not going to use me anymore. You're not going to try to suck my energy or drain me any longer. Now, what do you do with the scissors? I'm Mama Eve, and of course I'm creative. I want to save these scissors. I don't want to use these scissors to cut paper, to cut out coupons, to do arts and crafts. These scissors will always remind me of the day that I got set free from these spiritual vampires. So what am I going to do? Guess what? You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to decorate them. I'm going to put me some ribbons all on these scissors. I'm going to tie them up, and I'll show you at the end, or maybe he might put it in the front, these scissors when I get done. And I'm actually going to hang these scissors in a personal place where I can see them to remember. And if anybody else tried to come into my life and I'm feeling and that the signs are showing me things I don't want to see, I'm going to take a look at these scissors and remember that I'm not going backwards, I'm going forward. All right? Why did I choose purple, blue, white, and black? Purple, conquering. White, healing. Blue, healing. And black is to get rid of that negative. So sometimes, even though you may be free, like I told you, be prepared, because they're going to maybe try to come back. So that black reminds me, I'm not going back into the darkness. I'm moving forward in the light. All right, so I'm going to actually keep these scissors, put them up somewhere. Don't use them anymore, but just use them to remember what I've been through. And lastly, what do you do with the salt? You can discard of this salt. Now, if you're burning the paper with a lighter or a match, you can actually add the ashes right to it. And then what you can do is you can discard it, but not in your home. Take these, the salt and the wax pieces, or the wax that have fell, the residue, take it somewhere where you don't have to even see it anymore. Don't think about it. Take it to some place that you don't visit often and discard of it. So, I know it was a lot to do, but sometimes work is a lot to do. Sometimes it's just merely lighting a candle, making your wish, and calling it a day. But sometimes work is work. All right? And I do not, with the subscribers that I have, I do not believe that this is very hard. If this is too hard, you need my help, just give me a call and I will try my best to walk you through it again. All right? Or you can watch the video again. I like that. I like that too. All right? So it's been a good day. Y'all, don't forget to subscribe and share my videos, please. Give me some comments. Thank you for all those that write in, because I do read them. All right? It's kind of a lot, so sometimes it takes me a day or so to get to them, but I do read them. And you know what? I just appreciate you so. Don't forget, if you've been a victim of a spiritual vampire, I want you to declare this day that access is denied. All right. Only one thing to say now. Kisses. Mwah.
Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave. Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave.